Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
A minute 31 left to play in the first. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Mirotic. Still no points. Walker with a steal. Down low. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
.59 seconds left in the first quarter. Into the lane. Akobo, no good. And they're running. Pass to Brissett. The three. He drops it from range. Brissett's got 7 points.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Here's Mirotic. Clock at 6. Takes it inside. He can't hit that time. Take it away. Over to the left wing. And there's the screen. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Here's Horde. Brissett the screen. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Up by 5. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And that one's good. Mirotic. Here's Lundberg. Clark outside. It's hauled in by Akobo. Pass to Mirotic. To the paint. And finished off by Hayes.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
The three is up. Hits a three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Diallo. James outside. And finished off by Tice.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And yep, it's good. Clark's got his first points of the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Diallo outside. Well, Clark, by my count, in your career, you made all of 23 triples and hit a respectful 34%.
23 over a, close to 5-year career, maybe the equivalent of 3 1/4 years on the court. Yeah, the 3-ball was not being shot a lot. I will tell you, I was looking to add it to my repertoire, though, and that's the case for all of these guys playing now. Everybody is shooting threes.
Now, here is James. He's got 9. For 3. The shot, no good.
The defense may have given him that one. Based on the results, you see why.
Pass to Brissett. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Tice with the ball. And Clark picks him up defensively. And here's Tice. And finished off by Tice.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Clark left side. To the right side. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. Brissett no good. Here's Nedovic. No points so far. Here's Tice. And finished off by Tice.
Scoring the ball, he has been lethal and efficient. Wow.
Here's Horde. Pass to Doughton. Here's Horde. Out to the right wing. Here's Leaf. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Now James. He's got 9. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Here's Walker. Pass to Horde. 4-3. The shot no good. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. To the left wing. It's tipped. And they're on the break. The 3 is up. And he can't get that one. James with the ball. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. And it's rejected. Here's Horde. They still need this. And he sinks the layup. Horde's got his second bucket on the night. Here's James. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Horde no good.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
James, that's good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
We've got 1:28 left in the second period. Clock at 4. Here's Doughton. Tice grabs the miss. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance. Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Doughton to the middle. Here's Horde. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Pass to Brissett. Misses from close range.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
To the inside. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Releases. And he knocks the jumper down. He's got 5.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
Now, here is James. Takes a 3. That shot off the mark. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Leading by 17. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's a Kobo. And the 3 off target. They set a pick. Inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
It's good on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Here's Doughton. Down low. Some solid defense from Hayes. From outside the arc. The rebound by Brissett.
Just 1 for 4 thus far. They have not found their rhythm this half.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's a Kobo. He's got 5. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple. Kobo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
And here's Hayes. And the shot's good.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the visitors call time here.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
It's been a devastating night for them. Nothing has come easy, Grant.
Nothing indeed. Even when they've tried to make adjustments, it just hasn't worked.
Here's Doughton. Pass to Horde. To the middle. Looking to end the run. The kick out to Walker. Here's a Kobo. Give him 8. Here's Mirotic. Hayes in the high post. Here's a Kobo. Here's Mirotic. Tipped. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Doughton. Out left to the wing. Oh, they pick off the pass. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Blossom Game. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the NBA has style. Commissioner Adam Silver said, this is a unique league. It's also a lifestyle brand. There's a strong association with music, fashion, culture, and also art. And the way to grow the sport is to appeal beyond those who are hardcore basketball fans. That's where our success has come. Guys?
Yeah, but we sure love those die-hard fans. Thank you, Allie. Top of the key. It's not going to go for him.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up. He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Back to Hayes. Pass to Akobo. Here's Mirotic. Knocks it down from distance. Mirotic has got 5 points.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team. Good work between the teammates that time, leading him perfectly.
Pass to Akobo. Here's Blossengame. 6 to shoot. He takes it in. Uses the glass on the layup. Blossengame's gotten 4 this quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Horde. Here's Doughton. Right side, Walker. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And Lonnie Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's James. He's got 12.
They have been struggling to find success from distance here in the second half.
Misses the jumper. Walker for 3. The shot that time not on target. Diallo outside. Pass to Nedovic. To the inside. Just 5 on the clock. James outside. On the break. .136 left in the third. Nails it from 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Now, here is James. Tice up top. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. The first free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Out to the right wing. Pass to Walker. It's stolen. James outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Lonnie Walker. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. 43 seconds left to play in the third. Diallo outside. The shot's good on the assist by James. Diallo's got 6.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
To the paint. It's stolen by James.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
First one falls for him. That one's no good. On the take. And he jams it home with authority.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
There's Tice with a 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
Now James. Pass to Tice. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
They get the rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Keeps it alive. Tice sets a screen. Here's James. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Pass to Clark. Well, Clark, you were a bit of a trendsetter with this, but it seems the stretch 4 is here to stay in the NBA.
Well, the combination of size and touch, something I took pride in as a player. I was versatile. And back then, I mean, a guy 6'8" that was able to play inside and out wasn't as common as it is now. Teams want a lot of floor spacing, and they want as many players out there that can space the floor, including the big guys. So 4 out is now a standard practice of how the game is played.
Here's Nedovic. James outside. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the 4th. The rebound by Omarui.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Inside. Tipped. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Pass to Leaf. Shot clock at 2. Shots blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Akobo. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. Is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Here's Akobo. Launches a three. The rebound by Horde.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Pass to Hayes. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Here's Doughton. They get it again. To win the drought. Walker's shot is off. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, BA. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Walker. Here's Akobo. Pass to Mirotic. Six on the shot clock. The rebound by Horde.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Here's Doughton. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team. Leading them right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
Picked his pocket. Out to the wing. Pass to Walker. So many great young players coming into this league, Clark. It puts pressure on those aging vets.
Yeah, the Hall of Famer Kevin McHale described it like this. He said, I see everything that I could do. I just can't do anything about it. That's a tough feeling. And I didn't have to actually experience that because I got injured early in my career and had to pack it up that way.
Here's Doughton. To the inside. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Doughton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Here's Mirotic from deep three-point land. The rebound by Horde.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Outside Walker. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Off target from outside. Here's Akobo. A minute 15 left in the fourth. Here's Mirotic. Here's Blossom Game. They get it back. And that one's good. Mirotic.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Offline with a three.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
To the wing on the left. This one for three. Board no good. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And there's a pick. And he drives in. Pass to Akobo. Here's Mirotic. Puts up a deep three. Blocked! And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. 9 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And so the home crowd treated to a win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks.
Guaranteed you'll get carried away. So stay in your place when you hear mama speaking. Clear the way when you see the tank creeping. I'm that rapper, think I'm chill when they won't know how to do it. Used to be the little bit of skin for the bread and say, used to live off chopper tools. I done pay my dues, but still play the blues. Play me like you was scared to lose. I'm still a fool. You ain't heard the news. I wasn't no limit. Make a major move. I won't stop now. I can't stop. You can't stop. Don't try. We true soldiers. We don't. We keep rolling. Nah, 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 nah. All of our bad inside the roof on hallelujah. Inside rumors. We saying he there, we there. Beware, see there. Silk that female, mama there, be there. Ain't no salary cap on top of my dollars. I roll with nothing but them no limit riders. I get down. I hold my tank up high. Watch how many get wild. Nah, 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 nah. Make them say, nah, 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 nah.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm in this man. I'm so for nothing. I'm so for nothing. I'm so for nothing. I'm so for nothing. On the crazy, on the best, yeah, I told you. I'm a cash, let me load it. You a pest, you so bogus, you so bogus. I'm a cash, yeah, I'm loaded. I'm a cash, yeah, I'm loaded. I'm so for nothing. I'm so for nothing. I'm so for nothing. I'm so for nothing. I was in college, I was feeling. Put my trust in God, yeah, I had to read that Bible. Yeah, you know I had to. I hate this cycle. I hate this cycle. Rolls Royce killing it, I ain't even got no time. Rolls Royce killing it, I don't even got no time. I've been driving, I might try it. I don't care if she got mad, she's a. I know that she like. I know that she like. I can see that from a mile away. See it. You can step my mother about a mile away. Stack it. I got 3 white like a mink coat with them rolls like a Sharpay. And all of my call them Barbies. She looking back like I'm flexing, baby, no way. And lately I've been on that. We got London on the track. Me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, money on my back, I got money on my brains. Money in my pants, I got money, I got change. 20, 50, 100, 500 million, man. On a double streaming, beating, Gucci, man.
Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. This their first look at this year's Washington squad. A season ago, they fell in the finals to this very team, delaying their NBA championship aspirations.
And going up against the team that broke their hearts a season ago in the finals.
Clock at 4. Gets it. To go from beyond the arc. Walker's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Wizards. One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in LA, they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
A nice shot by Bird.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Traoré. And that one drops.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
Now here's Bird. Pass to Ilgauskas. Here's Dunleavy. It's rebounded by Camby.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the...
Rush gets the bucket.
And they've scored.